Well, Cardi B, it looks like we figured out who the drama is, and the drama is none other than Tyreek himself, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl. This man is going around putting his eggs in anybody's basket who is open to receiving them, and KK is just out here like this. Just they're catching all the eggs, girl. Wisen up, get your head in the game, do better, learn something from this. I was rooting for you, KK, but girl, like, come on now, get your head in the game. But anyway, let's start off from the top, you guys. So we are here for Love Island Games Season 2, Episode 6. So we're catching up. We're getting up there, y'all. So we start off the episode with Mert. He's mad at Chris still. He's saying, yo, why you put me in it? You said from the get-go that you were just looking to play this thing for the game and for the money. You were not thinking about love, connections, any of that. He said you ain't even touched your girl yet. She over here getting rubbed on by Tyreque because you won't even show her no action. But yet you worried about what's going on with me and Soleil. You got me messed up. So he is questioning Chris's reasons for why he is sending those two in there, and Chris ain't trying to hear that. Chris is like, look, this was my decision. This is what it is. So you better go put on your little outfit for whatever challenge you may be going against or whatever you got to do to save your ass, because all I know is my ass is safe because Chris has been doing nothing but winning. All Chris do is win. Okay, and I'm proud of Chris. Chris is starting to redeem himself because we know in that first episode, he was coming off a little arrogant. He was feeling himself. He had a little dip on his chip, but Chris has lived up to the hype. So go ahead and put that dip on your chip, Chris, because you have been out here killing it. Chris is being a little more humble. Chris is being a little more nice. Chris is chilling. Okay, Chris took a back seat, and it is very clear that Chris is here just to win this thing. So I'm not mad at Chris, and I like his hair pulled up with his little ponytail, his little part. I'm feeling Chris again. So you won me back over, Chris, and I'm so glad because I wanted to root for you. It was just that first episode. I didn't know what you had going on, but it's okay. So we back. All right. And then here's my thing, okay? Why do y'all not wash y'all asses after this challenge? I don't understand coming back from these challenges with all of this slime and gunk and goo and just nasty stuff just sitting on y'all, and y'all just ever so casually just, hey you guys, well it's good to see everybody. It's how you doing? How's your day? Did you like the challenge? Oh, you were out there busting your ass. You go, girl. And yeah, oh, my performance wasn't that good. I just wish I could have done better. Damn, I was in fifth. Just with a whole wad of just like slime and just yellow stuff and whatnot on the side of their face. Like, are y'all okay? Do y'all not see yourselves? Do y'all not feel nasty? Do you not feel, I know your ass feels wet. KK even said in this episode, it wasn't directly after this challenge, but she's like, my ass is wet. I'm sweating. I don't know if the producers make them sit there and have these discussions with all this stuff on them, but that's cruel. Let your cast go bathe, and we can have this conversation when we're all fresh and we're all clean, okay? The viewers would appreciate that as well. Stop torturing these damn people. So Tyreque admits that instead of putting all his eggs in one basket, he wants to put one here, and he wants to put one there, and he wants to put one there, and he wants to put one there. So he says this out his own mouth, and that's something, you know, the Twitter streets was talking about Tyreque, but I can respect the fact that he at least says it himself. So Tyreque is not one of those delusional people that just, it's like, well, what do you mean I'm manipulative? Or what do you mean, you know, I'm out here trying to talk to everybody, or I'm playing a game and being strategic and making everybody think that I like them? He's fully aware of what he does, and he will tell you if you listen. So he's not somebody that just acts clueless, like they don't know what they have going on. Even though he has his stuff with him, at least he owns it. So we always like somebody that takes some accountability. So I can appreciate that about Tyreque. So yeah, he's still over there flirting with KK, and I need her to stop being so damn gullible. All Tyreek got to do is tell her that she's beautiful, and she's just over there like, really? You think so? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I think you're so handsome too. And he'd be like, oh, I think we'll make a great power couple and we can really win this thing because I like you and America could vote for us. And she'd probably be like, yeah, I feel the same. I think you're handsome too. And we would make a great couple and America would probably vote for us. Like he just can say anything to her and she just be so, even though she claims later on that, oh, me and Chris have made it so far that I wouldn't jeopardize my game for Tyreek. Girl, you saying that, but your actions say otherwise. Because every time this man even looks in your direction, you just light up like a Christmas tree. Meanwhile, Andrina said, look, I got a new man. Andrina let us know in the last episode that I have options. I know that I'm beautiful. Okay, Andrina's back. She said, listen, I may have bombed that first challenge, but you ain't see me bomb the rest. So, baby, I'm still here. Baby, I'm still beautiful. I still got all of this ass. I'm still serving cakes. Okay, and Johnny is here to catch my cakes. I have a new man and he looks better than you. He's bigger than you. He plays better than you. Okay, because that's another thing I'll say about Tyreek. For somebody that always is so quick to critique everybody else's game, you're not the best yourself. Like, you all right, but it ain't like you just be out here just getting first and just getting second in every challenge. So he quick to want to talk down on somebody else's game and tell them they ain't good. But Tyreek, you really ain't the best of yourself, sir. So you need to get a hold on that. But yeah, Andrina says she over Tyreek. So she said the rest of y'all can fight over all them eggs in those baskets. My eggs will be over here with Johnny. So I just hope that she doesn't go down that same road because it does seem like the same way she was quickly falling for Tyreek, she is also over here just quickly falling for Johnny. And she says that, look, I saw your season, sir, and you was over here in everybody else's face. You was acting just like Tyreek and planting your eggs everywhere. So I am a little scared, even though I do seem to be falling for you. But I'm going to tell myself that I'm scared, even though I'm just out here just boo-boo the fool, just like KK ass. He really ain't doing no better than KK. But he says, listen, I have a daughter now, so I'm a little more mature now. Which, are you? I guess we'll have to find out on a few more episodes. He does seem like he is into her. I haven't seen him, or at least they haven't shown him talk to any of the other girls really, so I'll buy that for now. But, okay, so the guys get up and make breakfast. Toby seems like he needs a little help, but someone is missing a plate, and that someone is Lucinda. Mert apparently did not make her breakfast. Mert didn't even bring her some damn coffee. Mert didn't bring her like a bottle of Deer Park, some spring water or something. Like, he didn't offer her anything. Everybody else just sitting up, just eating their pancakes, eating their bacon, and Lucinda over here, stomach growling, just hungry, just sleep all up in her eyes, just no coffee, no water, just parched, dehydrated, like Mert. You don't see all the fellas over here making breakfast? Was that not an indicator to you that, hey, I should be joining along to make breakfast too? Do you need Ace to come on here and tell you what you should be doing? Because right now you slacking and it's not a good look. And that might be one of the reasons we got the results that we got tonight. So Mert reminds me a lot of Jeremiah. I envision Jeremiah when I see a lot of Mert's interactions, especially with him and Lucinda, because Lucinda was acting the same way Huda was about them pancakes. When he was trying to serve her them messed up pancakes and they had to get Taylor to go fix them, I had a flashback to that because that was pretty much the interaction between her and Mert over, well, why didn't I get breakfast? you need to step it up. You need to do more. Everybody up in here getting breakfast and getting flapjacks. I want flapjacks too. Do better. And he just over there just clueless as hell, just like Jeremiah. Oh, what? Why you mad at me? Why you mad? You know, eat breakfast? Like, duh. The girl hungry. Everybody else is doing it. So yes, get up, make some breakfast. Y'all not doing nothing else in that house? Isaiah chats with Celine, and she says yesterday she was Tyrex because she was mad at KK and Chris. But she says KK is so beautiful that she couldn't be mad at her. She understands it's a game, which I wish more people would do. I hate when y'all come into these shows like Love Island games or like MTV The Challenge, and everybody always gets mad when they get voted in. Like, what did you expect? I feel like you should come prepared to these shows to be voted in at some point. So when it's your turn to go, it's just your turn to go, and you just gotta get your head in the game and say, look, it's my turn. Because clearly that's what these shows are about. Somebody has to be the person to be chosen. So just get over it. Like, just, it's my turn. So the hell with it. Isaiah says that he is into Celine. They both pretty much expressed that we not checking for either of our partners. We just teamed up with these people, but I don't see it for my partner, and I know you don't see it for yours, but they see it for each other. Isaiah says that he is into Soleil, and he says that her accent and the language barrier is what makes it fun. Is it Soleil or is it Solin? Like, tell me down in the comments. Well, I guess it don't matter now. Spoiler alert, but I'm sure you already watched the episode if you watched this. But yeah, so never mind, save your characters, but you can still tell me just for research purposes if you would like in the comments. Yeah, go ahead and leave a comment. But Tyrique is now flirting with Justine, and I'm so glad that Justine has some sense. And this is why Justine is a winner. This is why Justine has come as far as she came, because her eyes are open. Her eyes and her ears are open. And she said, look, that shit may work on KK, but that's not going to work over here with me. Like, I don't know who you think I am. Sir, I have won these games before, so I can see your game from a mile away. That's not going to work on me. You better go plant your egg somewhere else. Thank you. No, thank you. So I'm very proud of her for not falling into that trap. She did kind of leave the door open just a little bit. She, you know, insinuated I'm not falling for it, but, you know, oh, he's dangerous. You know, she kind of gave that, oh, like, you know, I see it, but damn, he's still cute. Or damn, you know, I still have a slight attraction. Stay focused, girl. Stay focused. Do not fall for it. Don't fall for it. Mert sets up the date to redeem himself with Lucinda. They're on the dock on a towel, just chilling, you know, nice little ocean view. And she has some coffee. I don't know if he made that for her or if she made it for herself, but I'm like, it's the effort that counts. But I just feel like you could have done like a little more. Not to keep going back to season 7, but it's like, you see all the creativity that ASAP come up with for his dates. Like, where's the food? Like, it should be a picnic. You should have made something. You should have made some sandwiches. We should have like some beverages or something in here. Like, I don't know necessarily what they have in the house that you could use, but I feel like you could have figured something out. We're just laying here, which is it's a thought that counts, but a little more. But Lucinda liked it. She seemed impressed by it. I think she was just happy that he finally did something. So it's the effort that counts at that point. And he picked one of the little flowers off the wall and gave it to her. So she thought that that was cute too. And so let's see. Chris talks to Josh, and he says he wants to talk to Justine, which, ooh, if y'all let Chris and Justine get together, it's a wrap. Because Chris is already killing the game. Like, y'all have no chance. Chris is like way up here, and y'all like down here still trying to catch up. So if he links with Justine, oh my goodness. Like, y'all may as well just go ahead and give him his money. Because Chris is killing it. Justine seems like she kills it. So together, they would just be like, oh my goodness. And Chris is still over KK. I don't think you ever gonna get that kiss, mama, because he is not feeling the fact that you was over there kissing on Tyrique and flirting with Tyrique, and you always got these googly eyes with Tyrique. So he's just like, I can't really trust her, and I'm not really feeling the fact that she kept making it seem like, I don't do anything flirtatious with her, but yet you out here messing around with him. And that's exactly why I'm not flirtatious and why I don't open up to people immediately, because they play these little games like you playing. Because imagine had he opened up to you and then you played in his face. So you proved his point as to exactly why he is the way he is, which is fair. So, like I said, Chris's redemption arc is definitely coming in strong. I'm back on Team Chris. So, yeah, KK girl, you being a little messy, and you better get it together because Chris is the one that's helping you win. It ain't like you just so good, mama. You have been winning a lot of these because of Chris. She ain't trash or nothing, but let's just be honest here. So you may want to remember who you got and not be up here tripping, chasing behind flings that aren't going to last. So, yeah, that is my advice to KK. Please forgive me for looking down at some of these, but here we go. All right. The first couple that is saved is Andrina and Johnny. And I'm so happy for Andrina because, as we know, Andrina got her ass whooped on that first episode. Andrina was trash. I don't know what happened because she's been doing pretty good throughout the other episodes. And it's been a drastic difference. Like, you went from getting whooped to being okay. She ain't no, like, Olympian, but it's like, girl, how did you get whooped that bad? Because you don't seem like you're a bad player. You seem like you still do pretty well. So I don't know what happened that night. Maybe she had some diarrhea, or maybe maybe she poured a little too much hot sauce on her food that morning or something. It had the BGs. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Andrina that morning, but yeah, she's been redeeming herself. So I'm happy that she is saved. Johnny is saved, so they can continue to work on what they got and make Tyrique mad over there. Next, speaking of Tyrique, Tyrique and Lucinda were also saved, which, duh, y'all ain't getting rid of Tyrique because Tyrique is the drama. We need Tyrique for the ratings. So I didn't expect Tyrique to go nowhere. And so the bottom couples are Soline and Mert, Nicola and Isaiah, and Andrea and Toby, which I'm not surprised. I think the only one that did kind of surprise me was Andrea, and that's because it seems like every single guy in the house keeps trying to align themselves with her for some reason. It seems like they all just find her so attractive and want to be with her so bad. But I guess America says shit. They might, but we don't, cause she sure is in the bottom. So that caught me a little off guard, but I'm not too surprised by these bottom three because the rest have all the personality. The rest are winning. The rest are the big names that most people are familiar with, like Tyrique and Kendall and so on and so forth, Andrina, Garby. So these bottom people, I'm not too surprised at, and I'm not too mad at it either. It's kind of like, it was a little anticlimactic if I'm being honest. Ariana says the decision won't be up to the Islanders, though. This was a nice little twist. Now, this is what got me. It wasn't so much the elimination, but I was here for the twist. And that's what got me into Love Island from the get-go. I love the twist. They're so good at keeping us invested into this show. So she brings out these boxes that are gifts that are in the shape of gifts. And Nicola runs over and grabs hers first. She says, shit, you ain't got to tell me twice. And I like that, girl, because don't just stand there. You see what she's setting up. So make sure you get first pick on which one you want to get. The hell with that. Don't let nobody leave you last and you just stuck with a box that you didn't want. And so they each grab one, and it's basically a game of chance. So there's a black heart in one of these boxes, and whoever gets the black heart is the one that's going home, and the other two will be safe. And so the twist is you can either all vote, the three on the bottom, the three couples on the bottom can either all vote to open the boxes and leave it up to chance who gets to go home, or they all have to say no, that they don't want to open the box, and then it will be left up to America's vote to decide who is going home. Okay? And so Mert and Celine said no. Mert said he is not a gambler. Andrea and Toby had said yes. Apparently she had a bad experience on her season, and she said, look, I'd rather just leave it up to chance than America choose. She ain't had much faith in us. So Nicola and Isaiah also say no. They were teeter-tottering and a little on the fence. And I'm glad you did say no, because there was a black heart in that box, and had they chose to open the boxes, they would have been going home, and it would have been unnecessary because America did end up choosing to save them. And so America gets to decide at this point, because 2 out of the 3 couples said that they do not want to open the boxes. So the majority will rule in this situation. And so Ariana, she's building up that anxiety. You know, she's good at pacing herself and making us wait. And so we just sitting there waiting. Who's it going to be? And then she says, Nicola and Isaiah are safe. So they're the first ones that she mentions are safe. And I'm happy because Nicola definitely needed a confidence boost. She's been, you know, in her fifis a little bit these past couple episodes because she feels that none of the men want her. We know Isaiah was quick to tell her, girl, this ain't that. You know, I'm your partner, but I'm not really feeling you romantically. So I think she definitely needed this confidence boost. Hopefully she feels good about herself now. Nicola, we still want you in the game, girl. America has decided that they still, you know, they still checking for you, girl. So even if Isaiah ain't, you got millions of people that are. So hopefully that'll help you sleep a little better tonight in the villa. And so next we have Andrea. Andrea and Toby are safe, which I'm a little shocked by that because Toby's new. But people decided that Celine and Mert are the ones going home. How y'all get rid of Celine? I like Celine. Celine was so shady. She had the one-liners. She had the petty little clapbacks. I thought she had so much personality, and she was just, that tongue was lethal. I loved her casual, just shade. She always had a line just ready to go, and I would always crack up every time she was on the screen. But hey, I guess y'all wasn't feeling it, and I don't know which one y'all weren't feeling more that caused y'all to vote for them, because Celine thinks it was her, but I feel like it was Mert, because Mert is a little doll. Mert just kind of be there, just Earth to Mert, hello, we're on a show right now, we're filming, do something. So I think Mert got y'all sent home, girls, so don't apologize, because I liked you. I didn't get to vote. I'm gonna do better with keeping up this week, so I could hopefully maybe, you know, save somebody that I enjoy, because I do enjoy Celine. It's unfortunate that those two got sent home, but that was the episode. We'll be back tomorrow to see what happens next in the villa. We will see whose basket Tyrique is dropping another egg off in, because I'm sure he got some more to give out. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. My name is Dewan Ryan. Thanks so much. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.